if this is working. So I'm doing a live stream. Aloha. This is Ho'o with holisticfit.com, fitness for your mind, body, soul, and also ho'omalamalama.com, which is the Polynesian version of that. Because I do a lot of different things with fitness and Polynesian performing arts. So anyway, on the title, I wanted to do a little share, and I just decided new year, try something new. So I'm trying out YouTube live stream. Really excited. Yeah, so I even brought some little celebratory figures to come help, in the process. A little total process here. Anyway, so this is a picture of a vision board that I did because I wrote a whole blog post and I did a class also, several vision board classes, and talked about how to do it so that it is, I guess, authentic to you and what you want to do. I've heard people say things like, oh, this vision board didn't work for me, or this one did. And the truth is, vision boards don't work. You work. They just remind you of what you want. So creating that, of course, is always fun. So I'll put the link about this, the blog post that I wrote. And of course, to read the blog post, you have to be a member. And it's free. It's a free email, free membership. You join the mermaids. So yeah, love to have you in the mermaids. But let's get down to business. So talking about the 5 things you need to have for planners. A lot of people are working on planners, and right now it's a little crazy. What do you do? Okay, so let me just break it down. Vision board is not a planner. It's just something that kind of gets you excited for the new year, right? And it kind of gives you some things as a starting point. It's kind of where your soul will reflect on. So it's more subconscious than anything. But a planner, I'm going to show you several examples. Now, this first one is a kind of a year at a glance. It's not really a planner, but I added sumo stickers because I like sumo. Anyway, this was only $1. I got this at Target, and it's really thick, great quality paper. It's awesome. But what you see in this is that I added little stamps, and the stamps you can get, let me see, pretty much anywhere nowadays. The little emoji stamps, and you can decide what you want them to mean. So when you're choosing a planner or something to help you schedule for the new year, if you go with something like a yearly calendar, you don't want to cover it with so many words and overdo it, because when you look at it, your mind will just go crazy with all the little details. This is something you use kind of like at a glance, right? You just want to be able to look at it and say, okay, this is what I need to do. And so if you choose symbols that represent certain things, then you just kind of use it repetitively. Whew, that's a big word. So this is something really good for at a glance, something you put up and walk past and you'll see, oh, okay. You can put names if you want. The star ones are of course, birthdays in my family. I have a really big ohana, and then I can put their names. But other than that, I just kind of really use the same symbols over and over again, which is helpful. And in the back, you can kind of create your key code of what those symbols represent to you and how you use it, kind of reference for you. And then just post this up, put it up. So this is kind of a basic planner. That's not deep planning, but it's just kind of keeping your mind in connection to everything that's going on. You could put this on your doorway as you leave the building or whatever, or come in or come home or somewhere where you see it often. It kind of is a quick view. So it's not meant to be detailed, just really quick. So that is something you do for the year. Now, something for the month, and to kind of give you some perspective on this one, for the month, I might use something a little bit bigger. Enter the big calendar. Okay, so this is huge. In fact, I'm going to get you some perspective on this one. So this is the grown-up version of this. So here's a little planner, the calendar, and this is the monthly. And the reason why I like this is you can use, get Post-its or sticky notes and just post them on the day, whatever you're going to do. Like on this day I want to post, and you can write on it. And what's really helpful for this is if I'm planning to do something on this day or whatever and it changes, you just take the post and say, oh, I got to reschedule it to a different day, and just do it on the day after, whatever. But that's what's really nice is squares are really big. It's more for detail, not like this, which is out of view, at a glance. This is just, you can put more detail. You can project plan on something big like this. So this is something month to month. This is, something in a whole year. You can just kind of view the whole thing. So this is part of the planning process. It's not a carry around for sure. I mean, can you imagine? Nope, not a carry around, but it's fun. And if you want something, if we're breaking it down from vision board to the year to something more for the month, and then we're going to look even in what you can do for the week. So I'm going to show you a couple of examples of a week type of calendar, something you could do for the week. I keep moving this. Maybe my thing is probably crooked, and I apologize if it is. Yeah. So here's an example of something. Now, both those last calendars were just at Target. This is something from, I believe, Michael's, and it's just a journal. But if you're into DIY, doing your own, and you want to do something to help you plan, you can choose to do something that, you know, is simple. I created this page as an example, and it's simple. It's just a week in view. So we went from the month, breaking it down with Post-its to, you know, these things, into something like this, which is being able to view the whole week. Myself, this is just basically watercolor and some, what did I use for this? See, it kind of has like these little ghost-like reflections coming from the back. Those are actually made from whiteout. I just did the whiteout design, and then I went over with watercolor. Anyway, that was just me. So this kind of planner, this is official planner. It's not a calendar. This is official planner. It's allowing you to plan, but it's basically empty pages, and you can DIY. So this is for a week because I want to work on the whole week. What I like about this type of planner is that you can see the entire week. I mean, the whole point of this is that you can start here and go through. I know a lot of planners have little boxes and whatever, but there's something really helpful about being able to see the whole week through. And also, sometimes you might have a project that you start on Monday that kind of breaks down into smaller steps throughout the week, and so you want to be able to follow that through. So that's why I kind of like this process, and it's super helpful. Now this is a weekly planner. You can make your own. I'm going to show you some that I purchased that you can buy, but this was really simple. You can buy a composition book, anything you want, and just do this. Just put a border or something on the top. Use some washi tape. If you're wondering what washi tape is, I got you covered. I can show you what washi tape is. Here's some examples of washi tape if you want to do something like that. And then just add a view. Here's another week add a view. If you're into planning out your week, and it takes this strategy that you're looking at now and it kind of ups it into a whole nother level. So basically it's the same idea of flowing throughout the week. Here we are, flowing throughout the week, but in this instance there's a goal at the end. So there's something big that you want to succeed in at the end, and so you're going to break it down into about 2 steps and take it over here. Once you get here, you're taking the big goal, breaking it down into 2 steps, and then you can plug it in throughout the week. This is more block planning. It's a little bit different from this. You know, these are smaller tasks. This takes that same concept of flowing through on a 1 page, and it allows you to plan out, but you're starting with the end in mind. So this is what you want, whatever is going to be in these blocks. The other difference is this style doesn't allow you to have categories. This one clearly allows you to have categories. So you get 7 categories, and you're allowed to utilize the categories to help you project plan through. So you start with the end in mind, and then you can break it down to smaller steps. And then if those steps have, you know, besides that, even smaller details that you want to put the task to, you can do that. So you have 7. So that's the difference. Same idea of the flowing through in one view. It's just this one is categories, this one is not. This one has an end in mind. This one is just kind of generalized, like, you know, things you want to do. So this is something for weekly planner. So I talked to you about calendars, big calendars, monthly planners, weekly, and then I'm going to show you something about daily planners. And for daily, if you're into that, like you want to just, what do I have to do today? What do I have to do today? Here's an example of one I use. This is made for me by MakeMahalo. And MakeMahalo has an awesome story. I have to put the link in here in the description box. But she is a stage 4 cancer survivor, now thriver, and also a mother. And what's really beautiful is during, if you once you read her story and you hear about it more, um, planning for the next day was always a gift. And when you're in stage 4 cancer, and I think her first day of treatment was like a 12-hour drip or something like that, and immediately started losing hair right away. It was that strong. It was um, pretty serious. Cancer in the uterus, bladder, and lungs, I believe. They didn't really give her much time, but I want to let you know that the reports today, she went to see her doctor, and it's amazing. He's basically told her, I don't have to see you again. So that's why I said cancer survivor, now thriver. But this little planner, this had a lot to do with helping her in her recovery. I guess the emotional and mental part of it, of recovery. And it was the idea of being able to plan for the second day, the next day. And so she started with a lot of different planners. She still collects planners, and I'm going to show you some of the ones she collected. And I'm like, man, you got a lot of planners. So MakeMahalo, the creator, her name is Patience, and she actually created this style. It's like a traveler's notebook, but she wanted a clear style so you could see the paper. She also did the booklets inside, and each of these little planner booklets are really cute, unique, different. I even could do some planning vision boards inside of them. Amazing paper quality, but my favorite thing is all the little things she does. Double-sided. Did some journaling in here, but I'm going to show you what a daily planner could look like. Daily is like bullet journaling. So if you're into bullet journaling or hashtag bujo, it's just basically writing down a lot of tasks, all the daily tasks. And for me, I don't go into all the different, some people like to do the different ledger or key codes where, you know, this symbol means this symbol means that. I just write the task for the day. So like, get toilet paper, that kind of stuff. Whatever it is, like buy detergent. So it's all the little tasks that I write out. Little symbols for different days. I just change it up. Color it in when it's complete. If it's not complete, yeah. So this is where I just kind of, you know, line up everything and just say, these are my daily tasks. What I want to do and complete for the day. So just some quick. So this is daily. So you can bullet journal style for you to complete things daily. So let me recap real quick. Different ways to help you or choosing a planner. You want to choose something that is relevant to you, not just because it has a lot of paper. I've bought planners before or purchased planners before, and I hardly used any of the inserts in it because it wasn't relevant to me. So make sure you have one that's relevant. So as a recap, you got your kind of thing. Something for project planning on a larger scale. You have your big monthly map, right? And then you also have your weekly DIY if you want to do it yourself. Here's an example. And then here's a booklet. Now this actually, I forgot to show you, but this is a booklet I created. So this is my creation. And I will be teaching a course, an e-course, and then people who take my course will be getting one of these booklets because it's part of the process. So something like this that you use, and here's the other reason why I like it. I also included in there a section for mind mapping. Start with something big, break it down. A section for health and wellness. So, you know, did I do my fitness for the week? Drink my cups of water, my meal planning, beauty and self-care goals. And then you can also washi tape these, and then you can use this section for something else. It's completely up to you. My favorite part about this is here I created a little thing for it's basically for you to be able to go back and kind of write what's your intention for that week. So what do you want more of your life? Write it down, put a date, finish the thought, I feel, I believe, I am. And it's funny because I answer this every week and it's not always the same. So you also have your weekly planners, and then finally you have your daily or your bullet journal style, which is this one. Okay, so that's how you choose a planner. What fits for you. Look through the page and see, decide if you're going to use it. does it feel relevant? That's the main thing. Now, this part I'm going to indulge a little bit. Make Mahalo, she's awesome. She gets a lot of different styles of planner. I'm going to show you some of hers. She collects planners. So this is her traveler's notebook style. And what's really nice about this one, I guess I could take the vision board away from behind. This has the concept of little booklets in there that you can use. And so each booklet could represent something different, you know, like finances, business, children, your bullet journal, your task. So this is that type of planner. Oh, and this one is from, I'm sorry, what's it from? Prima, Traveler's Journal. And wait, it's really nice leather. This came from Craft Warehouse in Vancouver, Washington. That's this one. And then here's something that you can DIY. This is just a composition book. This is an example. This is something she's done, MakeMahalo. And a composition book that she turned into her planner. So she added stuff in there. So this is more of a DIY style. Lots of fun. Collaging and washing tape. This one is more traditional, what I'm used to seeing. You know, this style of with the little button thing. This is what I remember. But it was always like black or brown. That's all you could choose from. But now you get these fun color and patterns. Now this one comes from Webster's Pages. I believe this planner is Joanne's. And, you know, little pockets. Some of you are probably more used to this. When you think planner, you probably think, you know, little tabs. Show you the tabs? You know, little tabs for you to utilize and get into. I'll show you a couple pages that she did. She doesn't mind me showing. Nowadays, people like to sticker up their pages. Just make sure you leave space for words. I love that she leaves space for her work and her words, whatever she's gonna do throughout the week. Sometimes I've seen pages that's completely full of stickers, and I'm like, really? You're just having a sticker book. That's all it is. It's a sticker book. But comment if you like stickers, a lot of stickers. I like stickers. I just don't like the whole thing covered. I gotta leave space for writing, but I like that she took time. She kind of has a theme. Can you tell? So, yeah, comment if you like stickers. But this is more traditional style, and this one's from Joanne's. This one is a Recollections style, and this one is actually from Michael's. This is not from Michael's. I think that's her Tokidoki. Again, this is MakeMahalo. I said, can I share your collection? It's the cutest collection ever. Can you hear that? The little glitter moves. This is more of a cutesy style with the spiral. Again, you have your month to month. This one, I'm going to show you little positive words, place for notes. And then you have the whole year. I mean the month, sorry. So this combines a lot of the different planner styles. I mean, but in general, you have your month in view. So you can start plotting out things. And then you also have, it breaks it down to kind of notes and weeks, days of the week. So it allows you to do, like put in a few things. So this is really nice if you just need to, like you have an appointment or something. It gives you at least 3 spaces. Or nowadays, we use it kind of as a scrapbook style, right? Where you can take those little mini photos and put them in there for memory or something like that. So yeah, this allows you to do that. And then, so you have your whole year and some fun little cute stickers. Aw, so cute. That's a cute one. Cute stickers. And of course, you guys know, you know, it's update everything with washi tape. Washi makes the world go round. So that is a Recollections. You probably used to see that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little share. For me though, literally I will show you my system, what I use all the time. Okay, this is a plan I created. This is not the front page of it. I always leave the front page, oops, that's a magnet, blank, and you can add your own picture because I always like to collage, you know, in the front of my front page. But this I use for my weekly project planning. And then I usually hang this up somewhere so I can see, you know, birthdays or something like that. This is my daily. This goes in my bag. This travels with me, especially when I get ideas. One of these booklets is just for ideas. That's all it is. Another booklet is just for doodles. Anytime I just want to sketch anything random. So this is always in my bag. And that's pretty much me on an everyday basis calendar. But yeah, this is pretty much me. The planners, this works for me. This, I don't touch this once, where I sit down and add in all the birth dates, all the start dates of things, all the events, and then I'm done. So I don't really pick this up again. This I always do on a Sunday, I believe. Usually I go to a cafe or something. On a Sunday is my plan day, and I kind of have an idea of what I need to carry over from the week before. This is my daily task or ideas. This is where I maintain them. So this is the system that works for me. Comment and let me know what system works for you, or if you're still looking for a system. I will be teaching kind of a planning organization course based off of this style. But yeah, comment, let me know what you use. I will also put the links below for MakeMahalo. I'm just going to put this here because it's just fun to look at. Yeah, so I'll put links below for the MakeMahalo so you can learn more about her planners. It's pretty awesome. And her story, I'll put her story in there from stage 4 cancer, so people as well listen. So thank you for joining me. Yay. Thank you for watching. And share this as often as you want. I hope one of these planner styles worked for you. I hope the system works for you. And if you need more ideas, you know, you can find me on Instagram. Mostly every social media, /ho'omalamalama. And I will put that link because that's a long thing to spell. Anyway, take care and peace be the journey.